Okay, so season four of the Wonder Years is my all-time favorite season of each season.
I remember watching it back in 2005 and was glued to it. I just kept watching it over. The episodes that you see in season 4 of The Wonder Years is something that you can watch over and over again. Growing up, it deals with Kevin Arnold and his family going to a picnic. Kevin Arnold tries to drink beer. Kevin's brother Wayne gets dumped by a girl. You know, she dumps him for another guy. A lot of girls do that. They do dump. They date around because they want to find the right guy. Um, so Kevin tries to show his father that he's not a kid. His father still thinking him as a child. You know, he's not a little cute little 5-year-old boy anymore. He's 14 now. He's going to high school. You know, he's almost, he's starting high school. He's going to the ninth grade. He's getting older, and basically he tries to prove to his father that he can play baseball. His father thinks that he's too small because he's playing against guys that are 6 feet tall, and Kevin's only 5 feet. He's too small, too short, too skinny, and his father is concerned about him. But he proved to his father that he does have the confidence to play baseball. Unfortunately, he hits his father in the head with a baseball by accident, and he runs off, and they have a bonding moment. That's a very emotional episode. I mean, why did Kevin run? After he hits his father in the head with a baseball, why did he run off? Um, Basically, it's a good episode. Karen goes off to college. Then the season also starts off with Kevin starting ninth grade, pretty much high school. Back then, it was seventh, eighth, ninth was middle school. 10th, 11th, 12th was high school. Now they changed it a couple years ago. Now it's ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th is high school. But back then, people only had to do 3 years of high school. Now people do 4 years of high school. But this was back in the late '60s, early '70s. So basically, this just show was it takes place in the late '60s, early '70s. So basically, it basically Kevin and Winnie date and they break up. There's an episode where Winnie breaks up with Kevin for another guy. She goes to new school. She's making new friends. She's dating another guy, and basically she doesn't want to hurt Kevin's feelings. She doesn't really like Kevin. Kevin. I would say Kevin in season 4 was kind of nice. He's nice. He's innocent, but she just does she doesn't really find him, and I feel like that the whole series that they didn't really have a connection. It felt like it was forced. I never felt like they really liked each other. They didn't seem like a real couple. She just I mean she could have out there when he was wild. She probably was out there sleeping around with other guys, and she just kept Kevin as a bit. She put Kevin in the friend zone. I never felt that. This episode where she gets in a car accident and she breaks she gets in a really bad car accident as I said, and what she was driving cars with older people and who were like 16, 17, but she was only like 15, 14, 15. That's a very good emotional episode. And then Kevin goes to the window and says he loves her, and she says she loves him. It's all around a good season. The candidate where Kevin Arnold goes up against Becky Slater, and he loses because women have power when it comes to sex appeal. She's attractive, she's pretty, and Kevin is he's a guy. Guys aren't gonna win. When a guy goes up against a woman, he's gonna lose regardless because women have so much power. Because they're seen as attractive, innocent, and Kevin's just a regular guy. There's an episode where Dennis, he's in love with his dentist, but he's afraid to get his teeth checked, but get his cavity fixed because he's afraid of the drilling. And she tries to, he realizes that he should have courage, you know, that you can't be, you got to get over your fears. The show had a lot of the season 4 had a lot of good episodes. Season 4, I actually he meets Madeline in the pilot and see wait in ninth grade man, and she kisses him on the lip and stuff like. She's a new girl in school. He helps her on her first day, but then he feels like he's cheating on her, so he doesn't want to cheat on Winnie from Madeline. She's very attractive. There's even a moment in the ninth grade man episode where he lusts after Madeline. He looks at her legs and stuff and looks her up and down. The episode where he gets a dog. There's an episode where ooh, Coach he finds out Coach Cutliff, his gym teacher, is working as Santa Claus at a mall. Boy, this is season 4. I can go on and on and on and on. Their piece. Oh, last episode also to make fun of the fat kid. They're gonna put down Oink Oink on the yearbook to make fun of him. I've been watching the show so many times. Season 4, so many. I've been watching it for 16 years. I'm 30, so half my life I've been watching the show. And like I said, I know all the episodes. I can talk about it all day long. This show is really good. I can describe every minute of it. I can quote you some of the words from the season 4. One of my favorite seasons. I can watch the show over and over and over and over again. It never gets old. It never gets old. since 2005. We're talking since 2005 to 2021. That's 16 years. That's a long time. You know, that's over a decade. Yeah, did you hear piece? But last episode is basically graduate from junior high school. They graduate ninth grade, going to high school, and it's a very good season. Uh, Kevin Arnold runs to his teacher. His teacher's pregnant, Miss White, and he feels kind of jealous because he always wanted to. He felt like he wanted to have a family with her,